welcome to another episode of our Treasures of the Past and Experiences of the Present. I'm very delighted to be with you because today we have Father Sebastian Michael. Welcome, Father.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for accepting our invitation. It is indeed always a pleasure and a privilege for us to have interviewed our converts who are doing many mission works in other parts of the world.
Thank you.
Father, I did some research about your work, about your background, and I have a long list, but here, because we would like to have a conversation, I hope you wouldn't mind if we begin by inviting you to share a bit about your journey with our community, with the SVD, and how you got into cultural anthropology.
It was by God's providence. Actually, I didn't know much about our tradition in anthropology. By providence, I went to Pune University to study anthropology.
Yes.
There I heard about a famous anthropologist who was in Bombay, known as Father Stephen Fuchs, SVD. So when I knew that he was an SVD, then I said, I must go and meet him. So I went to see him. Then he asked me, would you be interested? I told him, yes, Father, but I am appointed to somewhere else.
Okay.
He said, don't worry, you go ahead. Then I got one day a letter that you are appointed to the Institute of Indian Culture, where Father Stephen Fuchs was the director. I grew under his shadow. He's a great anthropologist. We discussed things around the table. Then he asked me to do my doctorate. Then he sent me to Anthropos, Germany.
Okay.
Yes, that way I got into the field, and then I got my appointment in the university as a professor. Life continues in the same field of anthropology. Yes.
So, Father, you mentioned about the influence of a fellow SVD. I think that it is prudent to say that each SVD has an influence of another SVD.
Sure.
And I think that's a gift for all of us.
Sure.
I learned also that you are working as the Asia Pacific Coordinator for Mission, Education, and Research. As a person responsible for this area and also as an SVD rooted in Indian culture, I wonder if you could share insights regarding the pressing global issues in mission work today.
As a mayor coordinator, mission, education, and research, that is very specific to ASPAC zone. So last time we envisaged one of the pressing aspect in mission is postmodernism. So we organized a mayor conference in Kupang, our Vidya Mandira University, on the same subject, the challenges of postmodern to Christianity.
Yes.
And that was a very good conference. And earlier, as per the need of the hour, we also organized mayor meetings on migration, on violence in the world. So like that, we are trying to respond to the existing situation.
Yes.
What we as members of the mission, education, and research, how we must come together, put our heads together with a commitment to find some kind of response to the existing situation. In the global level, if you ask me what is the present situation, world is experiencing, as I see it, two polarity. One aspect is relativizing Christianity in the context of pluralism.
Yes.
And on the other hand, we also begin to see fundamentalism also rising. Because this fundamentalism or nationalism, which is very much today, is also a reaction against pluralism and relativism, that there is something we need to hold on to. So as missionaries, we need, as I see, to understand the globalization process brings various reactions to us. But what is important, as I see, is we need to be rooted in our Christian faith, and we need to be also open. That is the call of Vatican II, that wherever there is goodness, holiness, and truth, we need to be open. Okay, but we need to be rooted.
Yes.
But I see sometimes in the Indian context with the pluralism, sometimes the we can call it swings to relativism more.
Yes.
Pendulum
Yes.
pendulum
Yes, swing on
swings
the
to
other side and
more to relativism. So in that context, in my teaching, I have been teaching in several Catholic institutions as well as secular. So when I am in the Christian institutions, I begin to hold this aspect of being rooted and being open.
You mentioned several themes like the pluralism, fundamentalism.
Yeah.
What do you think is the role of education in achieving what you just said about to keep us deeply rooted in our identity, in our spirituality, and in our mission?
In Indian context, we have 4 provinces and 1 region, and all of them are entering very deeply into education. Many schools and educational institutions have been formed, and that way shaping the mind of the students, a large number of students in one way. We need to do real research about the fundamentals of Christianity, that is Jesus' suffering, death, and resurrection, is the foundation. If that is lost, according to me, our mission cannot. So, in the education, in the theological realm, this foundational dimension we need to stress, according to me. But there are trends which try to respond to the global situation, leaning towards pluralism and relativism. And that is one of the dangers I find. But there are also voices trying to stress the important fundamentals of Christian faith.
Father, hearing your response to my question, I thought that education is really important for us to stay deeply rooted in our identity and mission, and at the same time, education as our tool in addressing the global issues around the world. One of your books, Dalits in Modern India, Vision and Values, it talks about marginalized communities.
Sure.
How do you think mission work can help empower these groups and bring about social change?
See, I am convinced Christianity has a very important role to play in India. Why? India is a caste-ridden society. In the Hindu society, there are Brahmins, then there are Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Shudras, and Dalits. So Dalits are supposed to be at the bottom of Indian society. They have been so much discriminated, and they were not allowed to enter the temple. They were not allowed to fetch water from the public well. All these are the past. Now, even today, the mentality is there. And this context, the Christian vision of life, that we are created in the image and likeness of God. There is a dignity for every person. Mother Teresa would say that when a man is fallen on the ground and when he is lying, when I attend to him, I am attending to Christ. Because she took literally, whatever you have done to the least of my brothers, you have done unto me. So, in the Indian context, 16% of the Indian population, which is a big number, they are Dalits. So these people are marginalized people, and they are poor. In order to give dignity to them, this Christian vision that we are created in the image and likeness of God, and they are brothers and sisters. So I have been working very actively for the Dalit empowerment. Once we were agitating to give equal status to Dalit community, and few of us who were agitating, we were beaten up. I hope now what you understand is why this Dalit question is very, very important, because they are at the bottom of Indian society. In 1992, the Babri Masjid, that was the Muslim mosque, was demolished by certain right-wing groups. Okay, so I felt this kind of atrocities against minorities is also coming for Christians. So in that context, what is important to work for the oppressed, the suppressed people is very vital. That would bring a coalition from the intellectuals to build a modern India on the base of our Indian constitution.
You, as an SVD, as a professor, a missionary, you are also active in interreligious dialogue.
Yeah.
So, I would like to take this chance to seek advice from you, especially for us young missionaries and other converts who are still in formation and preparing for their mission. So, what advice do you have for us, to trying to connect with people from different faiths to build understanding and cooperation?
There's no advice, but we can share our experiences. 25 years ago, Cardinal Dias, he appointed me as the chairman of the Dialogue Commission of Bombay Diocese. Later on, I was appointed as one of the consultants to Pontifical Council for Interreligious Dialogue. We have a very good team. And we organize several interreligious programs. And the Muslims, the Hindus, Buddhists, and we have very good contact. And also we conduct a 1-year program for our Catholics. That program is known as BIRD.
As in,
That is, BIRD means Basics in Interreligious Dialogue. So this is a 1-year program where our Catholics come. To them, believers in different religions, they explain their religion. And we take our Catholics for an exposure to the rituals, the temple, the architecture, festivals, and then we theologize on that. So these members, every year we get about 25 to 30, and they become our team members. And every parish, there are 130 parishes in Bombay Archdiocese. Yeah. So we try in each parish to establish a interreligious dialogue cell. And these members will map the different religious places in their parish, and then take the telephone number, mobile number of the important people in that area, so that, for any emergency, immediately we can contact people. And then also we begin to train them in the 4 levels of dialogue: the dialogue of life, the dialogue of action, the dialogue of theological exchange, and also experience. Okay. So we more stress about the dialogue of life. That means with the neighbors, how we need to build relationship. And then one more important point is for major festivals, like for example Christmas, we invite all the top religious leaders with our cardinal, and then we celebrate. That brings a goodwill, a relationship. So this way we are trying to promote interreligious harmony, peace within the city.
The title of this episode is Treasures of the Past and Experiences of the Present. I truly believe that this conversation, especially about your work, would become part of the treasures, not only of our community, but the whole church.
Okay.
So we are celebrating Jubilee Year of Hope this year.
Yes.
What is your hope for us as we celebrate also our 150 years of our congregation, as well as your hope for the entire Catholic Church and for the whole world?
The world is experiencing a lot of problems, economic problem. There is so much of conflict, war. So in this context, I find the real hope is Christianity, in the sense it is globally present, and it is also very active in reflecting about the existing situation to find ways to move ahead. And we may be struggling, but the struggle itself is a hope that we will be able to give some direction how to face the situation, for example, climate change and environmental issues. I think the church is playing a very important role. First of all, identifying the present condition of the people and trying to bring people from all continents to reflect about it, to find a way. I think this process itself is a hope for us in the universal church. But in our society too, we have very committed missionaries who have given us the example. I have been very much influenced by at least the three missionaries. One is from Poland, Father Proksch, Father Fuchs from Austria, and Father Karl Ritz from Germany. They were my superiors. Even today, to find my way in the complex world of today, their spirituality, the way they organize their life, gives me strength to move ahead. So similarly, we have a good foundation of 150 years. And this will be for us to launch ahead, to face the challenges. But for that, of course, we need to be open and we need to be committed. I think then certainly we will be able to give some direction in the world of today. Missionaries giving hope to the future. That's what I see. The society can be a real source of hope with the foundation of the roots, looking ahead. That's what I see.
Wow.
Yeah.
Father Sebastian Michael, thank you for sharing with us the God-given gifts that you receive and for generously sharing with us your gifts. You are a gift to our society, to our congregation. You're a gift to the church. And I hope others who are watching, listening to us would also find their inspiration, someone that would lead them also to discover their gifts and share that gifts to others.
This itself is a hope.
Yes.
Because you are trying to build something good. I congratulate you and I thank you for your good words.
I am Marlon Bobier Vargas, an SVD, a missionary. Thank you so much. Until next episode.